A very good morning to everyone. Miss Rita here. Children, in today's video, we are going to solve a worksheet of chapter number 14 and 15. Children, take out your worksheet, write your name, standard, division, roll number, and today's date. Children, if you see your worksheet, the question number 1 is given, fill in the blanks. The first one is given, full form of PCPA is dash. Student, PCPA we use for the percentage in bank lesson. It means PCPA full form is percent per annum. The second one is given, right full form of ATM is dash. Student, nowadays mostly the people use ATM machine to withdraw the money. So the full form of ATM is automatic teller machine. And the third one is given, a dash is a bank recognized organization that carries out transaction of money. Here a bank is a government recognized organization from where we can do our transaction of money. The fourth one is given, bank gives dash interest on the money in saving account. If you have the money in the saving account, the bank gives you 4% to 6% interest on your saving money. Now children, the question number 2 is given, name the following. The first one is given, name 4 types of bank account. Saving account, current account, fixed deposit account and recurring deposit. Fixed deposit and recurring deposit we can do in our bank. Name any 2 proof of identity required to open an account. When we open an account, we need proof of identity. So we can give a Xerox copy of Aadhaar card, PAN card, voter ID card and passport. The third one is given, student, name any 2 proof of residence required to open an account. When we open an account, we have to give the proof of residence, in which proof we have the address. So ration card, electric bill, telephone bill. Now solve the following. Question number 3. Vinita deposited rupees 15,000 in a bank for 1 year at an interest rate of 7 PCPA means percent per annum. How much interest will she get at the end of the year? Let interest on principal rupees 50,000 be X rupees, because we don't know how much she get the interest. So we will assume X. So here it is given 7%, means interest on principal rupees 100 will be 7 rupees. So we will take in the proportion X upon 15,000 equal to 7 upon 100. It means interest upon principal we are taking the ratio. So with the variable it is given 15,000. So multiplying both the side by 15,000. So left side we will cut the 15,000 numerator and denominator. The right side we have 7 upon 100 into 15,000. Cut both the zeros. So we will get X equal to 7 multiplied by 150. Now in the rough work with the pencil you will do to the right side in your book. 150 multiplied by 7. So answer you will get 1050. It means Vinita will get an interest of rupees 1050 at the end of the year. Understood? Now children, question number 4, fill in the blank. A triangle with all 3 sides equal is called an dash. It means it is a triangle with the 3 sides equal. It means the triangle is equilateral triangle. A triangle with one obtuse angle is called an dash triangle. If in a triangle one angle is obtuse, then we say it obtuse angled triangle. The sum of the measure of the three angle of a triangle is dash. If we measure all the three angle of a triangle is always 180 degree. The sum of the length of any two side of a triangle is always dash than the length of the third side. If we do the sum of any two side of a triangle, it will be always greater than the third side. So our answer is greater. A triangle with one dash is a right angle triangle. When we say right angle triangle, when in a triangle one angle is right angle, then we say that triangle is right angle triangle. So our answer is right angle. Now question number 5th. The length of the side of two triangles are given. Write the types of triangle. The types of triangle depend on side and angle. It is given with the identical marking. The first one is given 4.3 cm, 5.2 cm and 4.3 cm. Here student, two lengths are same. It means the two sides are equal. Then we say it is isosceles triangle. The second one is given 4 cm, 5 cm and 6 cm. Here all the three sides are different, means no two sides are equal. So here we can say therefore it is scalene triangle. In scalene triangle all the three sides will be different. In isosceles triangle the two sides will be equal. In equilateral triangle all the three sides are equal. Now question number 6. Observe the figure and write the types of triangle. So the first one figure is given triangle DEF. In triangle DEF, DE side DE and side DF is congruent. It is given with the identical marking. It means the triangle DEF is an isosceles triangle. When in a triangle two sides are equal, then we can say that triangle is an isosceles triangle. Second one is given triangle ABC. In triangle ABC, angle B is 90 degree. We can see the symbol of 90 degree. It means a triangle ABC is an right angle triangle. Question number 7. Define. Isosceles triangle is given in your worksheet. I have explained you that a triangle with two equal sides is called an isosceles triangle. Scalene triangle means a triangle with no two sides are equal is called a scalene triangle. Write your worksheet in a good handwriting. I hope you have understood. Thank you for watching this video.